New raids, events, and more are coming to Pokemon Go in November, but how can you make the most out of this new content? Well, in this video, I will be going through all of the details for November, raids worth raiding, 100% IVs for raids, which events are worth playing, and more. So starting with the raids for the month, in 5-star raids we have Darkrai currently up until November 2nd with a raid hour on the 1st of November. Following Darkrai will be Dowell's Drive Genesect from the 2nd until the 9th, and it will have a raid hour on the 8th. Then Virizion will be taking over until the 16th with a raid hour on the 15th. Cobalion will then follow from the 16th to the 23rd with a raid hour on the 22nd, and lastly will be Terrakion from the 23rd until the 30th, and it will have a raid hour on the 29th. In Mega raids we currently have Mega Banette up until November 2nd, which will be followed by Mega Houndoom from the 2nd to the 12th. Then we have an unannounced Mega Raid boss from the 12th to the 16th, which has been leaked to be Mega Gallade, and the leaker has been pretty accurate in the past, so it is likely that it will be Mega Gallade. I will be going through its meta relevancy later on in the video. And after the unannounced raid boss, we will have Mega Kangaskhan, which will be from the 16th to the 30th. So moving on to the events, firstly we will have the Day of the Dead or the Dia de Muertos event that will be taking place from the 1st of November at 10 AM until November 2nd at 8 PM. And we do have the details for this event, so I'll quickly run through them. So the Dia de Muertos event will be lasting for only 2 days, and it will debut Sempasuchil Crown Cubone, which can be shiny, and it can also be evolved into Sempasuchil Crown Marowak. The bonuses for the event will be lure modules and incense lasting for 90 minutes, excluding daily incense. You will get 2 times catch candy, and if you happen to be in Latin America or the Caribbean, you will have additional bonuses, including additional candy for transferring Pokemon, and the featured wild Pokemon and lure and incense encounters for the event will appear more frequently. The wild encounters for this event will be Sunkern, Sableye, Roselia, Duskull wearing a Sempasuchil crown, Drifloon, Litwick, and rarely Cubone wearing a Sempasuchil crown, Yamask, and Phantump. The incense and lure encounters will be Sunkern, Sunflora, Houndour, Sableye, Roselia, Sempasuchil crown Duskull, Drifloon, and rarely Sempasuchil crown Cubone and Orange Flabebe. Event field research encounters will be Sunkern, Drifloon, Litwick, and rarely Sempasuchil crown Cubone and Alolan Marowak. In 1-star raids will be the new Cubone, in 3-star raids will be Azumarill, Umbreon, Hariyama, and Bombardier. Darkrai will be in 5-star raids and Mega Banette in Mega raids. There will also be Duskull showcases, a Dia de Muertos avatar item in the shop, and there'll be event themed stickers available. So following this event will be the Wooper and Paldean Wooper Community Day, which will be taking place on November 5th between 2 PM and 5 PM, and again the details have been announced, so I'll quickly run through them as well. So Wooper and the previously unreleased Paldean Wooper will be appearing more frequently in the wild and will have boosted shiny rates. The event bonuses are 2 times catch candy, 2 times chance for Candy XL for trainers level 31+, half egg hatch distance for eggs that are placed in incubators after the event begins. Lure modules and incense will last for 3 hours, excluding golden lure modules and daily incense. You will get 5 snapshot photobomb encounters, 1 additional special trade for the day, and all trades made will require 50% less Stardust. There will also be bonus in-person 4-star Wooper and Paldean Wooper raids taking place after the event, and completing these raids will cause both of the Wooper to appear around the host gym, and they will have the boosted Community Day shiny rates. You can evolve the Jotonian Wooper to get a Quagsire that knows Aqua Tail, and you can evolve the Paldean Wooper to get a Clodsire that knows Megahorn. There will be event-themed field research rewarding additional Wooper encounters, Stardust, Ultra Balls, and more. There will be showcases featuring both Wooper available during the event. There will be a $1 special research available in the shop, and event-themed stickers will be available from gifts, spinning Pokestops, and for purchase in the shop. So the next event after Community Day will be the Festival of Lights event, which will be taking place from November 7th till November 12th. And the leaks have suggested that we will see the debut of Tadbulb and the release of Shiny Morlul, but it's not confirmed, so we'll have to wait and see. Following this, there will be a raid day on the 11th, but the raid boss hasn't been confirmed yet, but leaks are saying that it will be Mega Garchomp, and again I will be going through how good this Pokemon is later on in the video. Fashion Week will be taking place from the 15th to the 19th, and the leaks are suggesting there will be new costume Wooper, Dratini, and Gothita for this event. The next event will be the Party Up event, which runs from the 22nd to the 27th, and there will be a Community Day Classic on the 25th. The featured Pokemon for the Community Day Classic hasn't been announced yet, but there are Mareep and Ampharos showcases running alongside the event, so it's almost certainly going to be Mareep Community Day Classic. For the research breakthroughs for the month, you will encounter one of the following Pokemon at random: Galarian Farfetch'd, Larvitar, Sableye, Bagon, Furfrou, or Goomy. For the Spotlight Hours, we have Chinchou with 2 times Transfer Candy on November 7th, Baneri will follow with 2 times Evolution XP on the 14th of November, a Spotlight Hour for Dunsparce with 2 times Catch Stardust will take place on the 21st of November, and lastly the Chonk with 2 times Catch XP will will be available on November 28th. We also have more showcases taking place during November, with Duskull on November 1st and 2nd, Gothita and Mareanie will be on the 15th to the 19th, Litwick will be on the 7th till the 10th, we have question marks for the featured Pokemon on the 11th and the 12th, Sprigatito, Fuecoco and Quaxly will be in showcases from November 22nd to the 27th, except on the 25th between 2 PM and 5 PM where Mareep and Ampharos will be in showcases instead, and then Lechonk showcases will take place on the 28th. So that's all of the details for the month of November. Let's take a look at which raid bosses are worth your raid passes. So if you haven't raided Darkrai yet, it could be worth it because it is a top 10 Dark type raid attacker, and it is ranked 90 in the Master League. Genesect might be worth raiding because it is a top Bug and Steel type raid attacker, and Dow's Drive Genesect in particular is ranked 82 in the Ultra League and 65 in the Master League. Virizion is a decent Pokemon for PvP, being ranked 11 in the Ultra League and 50 in the Master League. Cobalion is another great option for the Ultra League, being ranked 3, and it is ranked 55 in the Master League. So if you do play a lot of Go Battle League, Virizion and Cobalion are definitely worth the investment, and specifically for the Ultra League. Terrakion is more of a raid attacking Pokemon, being the second best fighting type raid attacker in the game after Mega Blaziken, and it is also a decent rock attacker with its rock type moveset. Additionally, it is ranked 51 in the Master League, so not bad there. Moving on to the Mega Raids, Mega Banette is the second best ghost type raid attacker, losing out to Mega Gengar, but with fewer weaknesses, so sometimes it is the better option. Mega Houndoom is a decent fire type raid attacker and one of the best dark type raid attackers, although not as good as Mega Tyranitar if you do have that. Mega Gallade has been leaked to be the raid boss following Mega Houndoom. It is a psychic and fighting type Pokemon, and it will be a top 5 psychic type raid attacker with confusion and psychic, and it will be a top 10 fighting type raid attacker with low kick and close combat. So not exactly a game breaking new Mega Pokemon, but it is a good option for a psychic or fighting type raid attacker. Mega Kangaskhan is returning, and this Pokemon doesn't really have any meta relevance, but it is an Australia regional that will be available globally, so worth raiding if you need it for the decks, which I know a lot of people probably do. So let's have a look at the 100% IV CP values to look out for the raid bosses. 100% IV Darkrai will have the CP value of 2136 or 2671 in foggy weather. For Genesect it will be 1916 CP or 2395 with a weather boost in rain or snow. 100% IV Virizion will have the CP value of 1727 or 2159 with a weather boost in sunny or cloudy weather. 100% IV Cobalion will have the same CP values as Virizion, but the weather boost will be in snowy or cloudy weather. And 100% IV Terrakion will have the CP value of 2113 CP or 2641 in partly cloudy or cloudy weather. 100% IV Banette will have 1313 CP or 1642 CP in fog. Houndoom will have 1505 CP or 1882 in foggy or sunny weather. Gallade will have 100% IVs if its CP value is 1667 or 2209 in windy or cloudy weather. And Kangaskhan will have 1477 CP or 1847 with a weather boost in partly cloudy weather. So let's take a closer look at the events for this month. Dia Dimwurtos will be the first event for November, and it'll only be lasting for 2 days. It's mostly worth playing if you are going to shiny hunt costume Pokemon, like the new Sempasuchel Crown Cubone and the Duskull that was released the year before. These are pretty exclusive, and it's not guaranteed that they will return to the game. So if you are a shiny hunter, definitely worth trying to get these. I would recommend playing the Wooper Community Day because the new Clodsire is looking like it will be really strong in PvP. But even if you don't play Go Battle League, Community Days are a great time to complete the shiny families with the boosted shiny rates, and the bonuses are usually well worth playing for. For the Festival of Lights, we don't have the details yet, but the leaks do mention the debut of Tadbulb, so there may be a new Pokemon to hunt, and the possible release of shiny Morlul. Morlul does also give boosted Stardust, so that could be another reason to play. The featured Pokemon for the raid day is possibly Mega Garchomp, and this would be a great one if it is true. Mega Garchomp will be a top Dragon and Ground type raid attacker, and Garchomp is currently ranked 37 in the Master League, so a great time to hunt the hundo and get some Exile candy. And also on raid days, you do usually get some free in-person raid passes, so definitely an event to play. Again, we don't know the details for Fashion Week yet, but generally Fashion Week does introduce fashion-themed costume Pokemon. And if you aren't a fan of costume Pokemon, this event possibly isn't for you, but the event bonuses might make it worth it. Likewise, the Party Up event has had no details announced yet, but judging by the name of it, it might possibly include some party play incentives. And lastly, for November will be Mareep Community Day Classic. This event probably isn't worth playing if you have done the original Mareep Community Day and you have plenty of shinies, because Mega Ampharos isn't the most meta-relevant Pokemon, although it is a top 10 electric type raid attacker. The bonuses for the event might make it worth playing as well, but we'll have to wait and see the details for that. So that's everything we know so far for November in Pokemon Go. Stay tuned for more information coming in the following weeks. So let me know in the comments what you're most looking forward to in November. Check out this video on the screen now, like and subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next one.